In this problem, we have the quantity x plus 5 squared plus 3 times the quantity x plus 5 equals 10. Right away, we want to set the equation to 0, and we do that by subtracting 10 from both sides. So our goal is to find what x is. Instead of doing 2 copies of x plus 5 and distributing that all out and then factoring everything, we want to find a way where we can just factor right away. So to factor something, usually the form is ax squared plus bx plus c. So in order to get that, we want to let u equal x plus 5, because if we let u equal x plus 5, we're going to get u squared plus 3u minus 10, and that's really easy to factor. So then we can factor that by doing u plus 5 times u minus 2, and we know that's right because 5 times a negative 2 equals 10, and 5 minus 2 equals 3. So then we set both of those answers equal to 0, so u minus 2 equals 0 and u plus 5 equals 0. So if we subtract 5 from both sides, we get u equals a negative 5, and then if we add 2 to both sides, we get u equals 2. And then since we let u equals x plus 5, we found u, so now all we have to do is plug that back in. So negative 5 equals x plus 5. So if we subtract 5 from both sides, we'll get x equals a negative 10. And then for 2 equals x plus 5, if we subtract 5 from both sides, we get x equals a negative 3. And then we can check that by plugging in a negative 10 for x. And when we do that, we get a negative 10 plus 5 squared plus 3 times a negative 10 plus 5 equals 10. And that gives you a negative 5 squared plus 3 times a negative 5 equals 10. And that's 25 minus 15 equals 10. And 25 minus 15 is 10, so that one works out. And then you also want to plug negative 3 in for x. So negative 3 plus 5 squared plus 3 times a negative 3 plus 5 equals 10. So 2 squared plus 3 times 2 equals 10. 4 plus 6 equals 10, and 4 plus 6 is 10, so that one also works. So your answers are x equals negative 10 or x equals negative 3.